Every week, developers release practical open-source AI tools that improve how we build, test, and manage software. This is a weekly dev tool project update video where you discover top trending open source and best dev tool projects this week. Without wasting time, let's quickly explore useful and trending tools developers can try right now. Project number 1, JSON-Render, AI-driven UI from natural language. JSON-Render is an open-source library and React renderer that lets developers turn natural language into a predictable user interface defined by a catalog of components. It acts as a constrained runtime where AI generates JSON based on prompts and a developer-built component and action catalog. Then the library parses and streams that JSON into real React components in the browser. Developers define what components and actions AI can use and supply data and handlers, so interfaces render safely and interactively as the model streams JSON. This matters for React developers building AI-powered dashboards and apps. Try it in your app and see AI-generated UI take shape. Project number 2, Nanocode. Minimal Python AI Coding Agent. Nanocode is an open-source CLI tool written as a single Python file that acts as a minimal alternative to Claude Code and gives developers an interactive AI coding assistant in the terminal. Nanocode runs locally with zero dependencies, loops on a model to read prompts, and uses built-in tools like file read, write, search, edit, and shell commands to act on a codebase. Developers set environment keys for API access, choose an LLM endpoint like OpenAI or OpenRouter, and interact live with an AI agent that can inspect and modify code files. This matters for developers who want a tiny, transparent agentic coding loop they can adapt and run in their environment. Try running Nanocode in your terminal and explore code with AI. Project number 3, Ferrite. Fast Markdown and Text File Editor. Ferrite is a fast, lightweight text editor application built with Rust and Envii that lets developers and writers open, edit, and preview Markdown, JSON, YAML, and TOML files in a native GUI. It shows live rendered Markdown alongside raw text, handles multiple file encodings automatically, and includes structured viewers for JSON and other formats. Ferrite runs locally on Windows, Linux, and experimental macOS without network access, and gives users syntax highlighting, mermaid diagram rendering, search, tree view, git status, workspace folders, and other editing tools. Try Ferrite for smoother native editing of text formats. Project number 4, HAPI, Local AI Coding Agent with Remote Control. HAPI is an open-source development tool and app that lets developers run AI coding sessions with tools like Claude Code, Codex, or Gemini locally and control them through web, PWA, or a mini-app. HAPI wraps your native AI agent instead of replacing it and starts a local server via a CLI to manage sessions, relay messages, and handle permissions. It uses encrypted tunnels or self-hosted options so you can interact with your coding agent from another device while keeping context and commands local. This matters for developers who want seamless local coding with remote access to their AI. Try starting an HAPI session and control it from your device. Project number 5, INTERCEPT, Unified Signal Intelligence Interface. INTERCEPT is an open-source platform that unites many signal intelligence tools behind a single web interface, so developers, hobbyists, and SDR users can decode and explore radio signals without juggling separate programs. It runs locally as a Python-based web app that connects to hardware like an RTL SDR dongle or any SOAP-y SDR-supported device and integrates tools for pager decoding, sensor data, aircraft ADS-B tracking, satellite and Wi-Fi/Bluetooth scanning in the browser. INTERCEPT handles signal processing, decoding, mapping, and live dashboards, giving users a consistent way to interact with diverse SDR capabilities from one dashboard. Install it, plug in your SDR, and start decoding signals. Project number 6, Openwork, Open Source AI Desktop Agent Platform. Openwork is an open-source desktop application and agent framework that lets developers and knowledge workers run AI-powered workflows with a graphical interface instead of a terminal. It uses open code under the hood and connects with models via your own API key, so the agent reads files, organizes content, automates tasks, and manages multi-step plans locally on your machine with explicit permissions and plugin support. It gives users control over automation and workflow execution without cloud lock-in. Try running Openwork to manage agentic work on your desktop. Project number 7, OneCode, open source UI for Claude-Code agents. OneCode is an open source developer tool and local UI that lets programmers run and manage multiple Claude-Code AI coding agents in parallel without wrestling with many terminals. It connects with Claude-Code under the hood so you launch, observe, and interact with agent sessions through a graphical interface that works locally on Mac and on the web with remote sandboxes. It organizes live previews, work trees, and editing contexts so coding agents work together instead of scattering outputs across windows. This matters for developers who use Claude-Code and want a cleaner, unified coding agent workspace. Try building and running OneCode and watch your AI coding agents run in one interface. Project number 8. Vibecraft, 3D interface to manage AI coding agents. Vibecraft is an open-source development tool and 3D app interface that lets developers watch and manage local Claude-Code AI coding instances in an interactive visual workspace instead of a terminal. It uses 3.js, TypeScript, and NPM to run a local UI that connects with your own Claude-Code processes so no files or prompts leave your machine. Developers see scripts, hooks, visualizations, and sound as a live 3D coding workshop and interact with agents visually instead of text only. This helps teams monitor and control multiple AI assistants at once while keeping everything local. Try the Vibecraft interface and explore your agents in 3D. Project number 9. Flux2.c, pure C image generation engine. Flux2.c is an open-source C library and CLI tool that lets developers generate images from text or existing images using the Flux.2-Cline-4b model entirely in C with no external dependencies beyond the C standard library. It compiles locally with optional acceleration backends such as Metal on Apple Silicon or BLAS on Linux, and loads SafeTensors model files directly for inference. The project embeds a text encoder, diffusion transformer, and VAE so you can run text-to-image or image-to-image generation without Python, PyTorch, or CUDA. Developers can integrate it as a library or invoke the CLI to build AI-driven graphics workflows that run on native hardware. Try building Flux2.c and generate pictures from prompts on your machine. Project number 10. Z80AI, Tiny AI language model on Retro CPU. Z80AI is an open-source project that brings a tiny AI language model called Z80-MULM to vintage Z80 processors, letting hobbyists and retro computing fans run conversational AI on machines with an 8-bit CPU and 64 kilobytes of RAM. The tool includes Python training scripts, model export tools, and cp/m.com and zxspectrum.tap binaries you run in emulators or real hardware. It uses 2-bit quantization and trigram encoding, so the model fits in about 40 kilobytes and generates text character by character. This matters for developers exploring ultra-constrained AI and retro platforms. Try the example binaries on your Z80 setup and interact with the model. Project number 11. Ferrite-json, JSON validator with actionable feedback. Ferrite-json is an open-source Rust library and CLI tool that lets developers validate JSON files and get clear suggestions on how to fix errors instead of just reporting them. It runs locally as a simple command line program where you build the project with cargo and then pass a JSON file to it. If the file has issues like a trailing comma or missing bracket, Ferrite-json prints the exact location and change needed to correct the input. This matters for developers and data engineers who handle JSON frequently and want precise feedback to fix mistakes faster. Try running Ferrite-json on your JSON and see immediate guidance. Project number 12. Dreamer 4. PyTorch World Model Agent. Dreamer 4 is an open-source PyTorch implementation of the Dreamer 4 world model that gives developers and researchers a way to train and interact with a scalable model-based agent locally. It is a code base where you install dependencies, prepare a dataset of control task trajectories, and run scripts to train the tokenizer and dynamics model that learn environment representations. Once trained, it runs an interactive web interface that lets you explore the learned world model on continuous control tasks with your own GPU. This matters for people experimenting with world models and reinforcement learning in PyTorch. Try cloning the repo and run the interactive interface with your own data. Project number 13. Envii, secure.envii backup with recovery phrases. Envii is an open-source CLI and API tool that helps developers back up and restore .env files across machines using a cloud backend and a recovery phrase login. You run the API server and use CLI commands like init, backup, restore, and list to manage a vault tied to a 12-word phrase that derives encryption keys and a vault ID. It scans a project folder for .env* files, detects projects by common files like .git and package.json, and matches them using fingerprints. Try it by initializing a vault and backing up your projects. Project number 14. Everything-Claude-Code. Claude-Code configs for agents and workflows. Everything-Claude-Code is an open-source configuration collection for Claude Code that gives developers ready-to-use files for shaping how an agent plans, writes, reviews, and runs work. It organizes configs into folders such as agents, skills, hooks, commands, rules, MCP configs, plugins, contexts, and examples, so you can drop patterns into your own setup and delegate tasks to specialized sub-agents. It runs where Claude Code runs, and the configs stay local in your repo as plain files. Try cloning it and adapt the configs to your workflow. Project number 15. Dev-Janitor. Desktop Dev Environment Cleanup Tool. Dev-Janitor is an open-source cross-platform desktop application that helps developers detect, view, and manage development tools, packages, services, environment variables, and dependencies on their system. It uses Electron with a React and TypeScript front-end to scan installed runtimes, package managers, cloud CLIs, services, and environment settings, then shows them in a unified interface where you can inspect, update, or clean up clutter and conflicts. The app runs locally on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, and optionally integrates with AI for offline analysis and deeper insights. This matters for developers who want a visual way to organize and optimize their development setup. Try opening Dev-Janitor and analyze your environment for issues. Project number 16. Fastrender. Experimental Rust Browser Rendering Engine. Fastrender is an open-source Rust library and desktop rendering engine that parses HTML and CSS, computes styles, lays out document structure, and paints pixels into a native window with an embedded JavaScript execution layer. It compiles locally and exposes APIs for document, layout, paint, and JS integration, so developers can explore a browser engine pipeline written in Rust. Fastrender includes an experimental cross-platform shell that runs locally and shows rendered pages using its internal DOM, style, layout, and paint system. This matters for developers interested in low-level rendering pipelines and Rust-native browser tech. Try building Fastrender and experiment with rendering pages on your machine. Project number 17. AudioNoise. Real-time Digital Audio Effects Framework. AudioNoise is an open-source C and Python codebase that lets developers explore and generate simple digital audio effects like delays, filters, phasers, and echoes with zero added latency in a local environment. It reads audio samples one at a time and processes them through basic algorithms, so you can simulate effects in real time without heavy DSP frameworks. The repository also includes a Python visualizer script to inspect audio output interactively. This matters for anyone learning digital signal processing and low-level sound manipulation. Try cloning the AudioNoise repo and experiment with effects on your machine. Project number 18. X-Feed Algorithm. Open Recommendation System for X. X4U Feed Algorithm is an open-source recommendation system written in Rust that powers the For You feed on the X social platform by combining posts from people you follow with ML-discovered content from the wider network. It uses a Grok-based transformer model adapted from the Grok 1 release to score candidate posts based on predicted engagement and rank them together while filtering out old or unwanted content. The core pipeline pulls in user engagement history, retrieves posts from in-network and out-of-network sources, enriches and filters candidates, then predicts interaction probabilities with a learned model to decide what appears in the feed. This matters for developers and researchers who want to study real-world recommender code and how personalization pipelines work. Explore the repository and see how modern content ranking is built. Project number 19. City Map Poster Generator. Minimal Python City Poster Maker. City Map Poster Generator is an open-source Python project that lets developers and designers turn any city or location into a minimalist map poster they can export as artwork. It loads street and geographic data, uses libraries like OSMNX and Matplotlib to fetch OpenStreetMap features, and renders them as high-contrast, stylized images locally on your machine. You install dependencies, run the script with a city and country name, and it creates a visual city map design you can save. This matters for creative coding and data visualization. Try running the generator with your favorite city and create art from map data. Project number 20. Claude Code Safety Net blocks destructive commands before agents run them. Claude Code Safety Net is an open-source plugin for Claude Code, OpenCode, and Gemini CLI that blocks destructive Git and file system commands before they execute. It runs first as a pre-tool use hook and uses semantic command analysis instead of simple wildcard matching, so it can catch risky variations, shell wrappers, and interpreter one-liners that bypass deny rules. It allows safe operations like normal git checkout-b while blocking dangerous forms like git checkout --. It logs blocked commands to ~/.cc-safety-net/logs/.jsonl with redaction. Install it and keep your agent sessions safer. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.